Tonight, I am persuaded that the people of St. Kitts and Nevis will also deliver a resounding mandate, another resounding mandate to the Labour team, so that we may continue to provide effective leadership in the midst of this very stormy global environment. My dear people, we understand that in difficult times, there could be no better hands at the wheel than the caring hands of Labour. Each member of the Labour team understands. He understands and he has experienced poverty at some time in his life. A person who admits that he was born with a golden spoon in his mouth could never understand the plight of poor and ordinary people sufficiently to truly care for them. And that is why I emphasize that those on the other side do not understand what we as a caring government understand for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. My dear fellow citizens and comrades, my vision, which I know you share, is for the creation of a modern, a vibrant, competitive, service-based economy, one that would give every Kittitian, every division, and every resident of St. Kitts and Nevis the opportunity to realize even his most ambitious aspirations. We want an economy that would attract over 1 million visitors to our country each year, who would spend heavily in all sectors of our economy, who would use our taxi services, who will buy from our craft vendors, who will eat in our restaurants, those who will visit our various sites in this country, and thereby create opportunities for employment, for entrepreneurship, and for wealth creation for the ordinary man. Through the progressive policies of Labour, we are well on the way to the attainment of that goal. We have expanded and improved the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport, so that our federation can now proudly boast of direct flights to London, to New York, to Miami, to Atlanta, and to Charlotte. We have redesigned our Port Zante and secured it with an expensive and expansive revetment project, so that we are now one of the leading cruise ship destinations in the entire region, and we now attract nearly 500,000 cruise passengers to our federation each year. We have built with pride the Silver Jubilee Athletic Stadium. I am proud of Dr. Martin in particular for this. We have built the Connery Cricket and Football Stadium, the St. Paul's Football and Cricket Stadium, to provide convenience to our people, to create opportunities for our young people, and to establish St. Kitts and Nevis as one of the leading sports tourism destinations in the entire region. Our progress this evening in tourism has impacted people from all walks of life in our society. Some 130 new taxi drivers were given licenses in 2009 alone. And we have seen a range of new tourism-related enterprises established throughout our federation. Our expanding range of restaurants have benefited. Our arts and craft vendors have also benefited. Our caterers, they have all benefited. Our tour operators have all benefited. Our entertainers, those on the strip and not on the strip, have also benefited. And the various supplier and service providers in other sectors of the economy have benefited by selling to the tourism sector. Tonight, I emphasize, we have introduced closed-circuit TV as both a deterrent and as a means of crime detection. We have established the canine or the dog units in both the police and defense force and the customs. We have improved the police facilities through the renovation of the Bastia police station and the upgrading of the Frigate Bay police station as well. We take crime seriously, and we are committed to work to ensure that we can tackle effectively criminal activity here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We have started the construct of a new police station at Deer Bay. We have exposed our law officers to advanced training in the use of the latest law enforcement methods and technologies. And we shall continue to procure technical assistance from law enforcement agencies in advanced countries to assist our police in the implementation of a crime-fighting plan. Tonight, my fellow citizens and comrades, I am confident that these measures will bear great fruit in the short term. But we intend to commit even more resources to the modernization of our security forces in the upcoming year and beyond. But at the same time, we are dealing with the root cause of crime by strengthening our school system with a view to dramatically reduce the dropout rate in our schools. And we are providing training in parenting to young parents in order to help them better discharge their functions as successful parents. We are strengthening the guidance counseling functions at our schools, and we are putting in place the appropriate mechanism for the early identification of our youths who are at risk, with a view towards intervening preemptively to assist these young people and overcome their problems and grow into responsible members of society. Of course, my fellow citizens, we remain committed to the view that crime fighting is a societal endeavor. The police cannot do it alone. The government, it cannot do it alone. And so I urge all members of society to join in the fight against crime with us. I urge our families to take their responsibilities seriously for our young people who are under their care. I urge our schools to be much more vigilant. For God's sake, be more vigilant in monitoring our children and initiating action in respect of early signs of deviant behavior or psychological problems. I, Denzil Douglas, urge our church to enhance the outreach activities with a view to bringing much more of our young people to a recognition of their duty to the Almighty God.